Welcome to the Torah Suites podcast. I'm Mendel Berlin, TorahSuites@gmail.com. It's a pleasure having you along for the ride. This week's podcast is sponsored by the Fogel family of Daytona Beach. For a special occasion, it is the birthday of my daughter, Liba Miriam Geula Bas Leah. Some of you may know her. Liba had been diagnosed about a year and a half ago with a very rare form of cancer. And Baruch Hashem, she is doing well now, and it's a very special occasion. She's 3, and it's a very big milestone. And this podcast should be in the merit of her complete recovery, as well as a full and healthy life. You know, when Liba was in the hospital, she was undergoing tremendous suffering, and the one thing that helped her a lot was song. Singing songs, listening to songs by such famous artists like Mordechai Shapiro and Yaakov Shweki, and it really, in moments of darkness and pain, helped her overcome her big difficulties, big challenges. And the truth is that singing actually has a tremendous amount of physical benefits. It increases oxygenation in the blood. It exercises major muscle groups in the upper body. And it has also a lot of psychological benefits. It reduces stress. It may even help somebody live longer, according to some studies done by Harvard and Yale. And obviously, it can lift somebody up, and a person can express themselves on any level with song. So we take a listen to a song that was composed by Mahomes, not the Super Bowl quarterback winning MVP, but the friend of mine, Eliezer G. And let's take a listen.
Listen up, son, this is the story of the mom. Juice had no water, who under the sun.
What will we eat? Oh golly, we are surely done. Just bring us back to Egypt under whip and gun.
Just relax, holy brother, we got you, hon. God will give a watering rock from the heaven, feed everyone. It'll taste like high first a yummy cinnamon. It'll fill and nourish with no waste to shun.
Had to trust God would give the right amount would come.
Can only get an omer, don't grab a whole ton.
Can't take 2 portions, only get just 1.
It took more or less, it turned into exact sum.
Could not save any left over for a refund.
People tried but cried and let out a grunt.
It spoiled and smelled like a toilet, no plunge.
Everybody else made known of such a bad affront.
If holy went outside the door, just open and lunge.
But lesser ones to collect across the field had to run.
Friday double portion fell, leaders got a stun.
Cause on that holy day of Shabbos, outside there was none.
If super good, whatever flavor wanted, it would become
a steak, ice cream, or bazooka gum.
An explosion of sour, sweet, and salty on your tongue.
Nutritious and healthy, all rolled into one.
Is there a lesson we can learn from this story we spun?
Or it's just a big joke for us to make a rhyming pun?
God planned to give what we needed before it begun.
So don't flip when your freezer's missing hot dog bun.
We don't need to stock up a Costco closet a bunch
with tons of chips and diapers, meats, and lots of punch.
If we have what we need just for today's lunch,
be happy and enjoy while we crunch and munch.
When your life's filled with Emunah, everything is all fun.
Feel like greatest of challenges you have already won.
No need for solitudinary saint or none.
Mix in with the whole world and connect with someone.
For happiness and holiness, be a supreme sponge.
For soul and spirituality will easily blunt.
Where depression, sadness, and anger all expunge.
Throw them out with the trash, the garbage, and the grunge.
So there you go. A lot of you didn't know I sing, but that was such an uplifting experience. It really created a positive mood. This week's Parshas Beshalach, the Jewish people find themselves at the sea. And when the Egyptians drown and the Jewish people make it out alive, they sing Shiras Hayam, the song at the sea. And the words of the song are Az Yosher. We say that in our daily prayers, in the Tefillos and Shachris. So let's take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the concept of song. What does it do? What does it represent? What is the deeper message of song? Let's take a look at 3 points. Number 1, we know that every single song has a low part and a high part to it. Like our lives. We have sometimes moments of tremendous exhilaration, and sometimes we have moments of tremendous despair and low points in our lives. And the truth is, you can't have the high without the low. Also, each of us has a refrain, like a song, the chorus that we keep going back to. This is based on our background and our various different personalities. Number 2, all songs have a direct and indirect contribution from different sources. So obviously there's the words, there is also the sound, there's the instrument, sometimes there's a solo that's being played, sometimes we have to settle for a duet or work together to make a duet with certain people in our lives, and sometimes we have to allow for a chorus. Every situation, every song, every day has different expectations and different missions that we need to fulfill. And finally, number 3, some songs, many songs actually, if you listen to them, they have certain moments of silence. Like nothing is playing, complete silence. And silence sometimes is the loudest thing, and sometimes silence is the loudest way to communicate, especially when someone insults us. As the Talmud says, somebody who remains quiet in the face of insult receives tremendous blessings, and they could ask for anything in that moment where they hold themselves back from saying anything in return, in retaliation and revenge. Shira turns out to be an expression that's beyond words. It's something that we can communicate in other ways than speaking. And so to finish off, David HaMelech says, Azi Malik Schokvino Shalenu Rina. We say it sometimes before we bench. Azi Malik, Hashem should fill our mouths with chok, with laughter, Shalenu Rina, and our tongues with song in the days of Mashiach. May Hashem play the song of Mashiach speedily in our days. That's been our podcast. Please send your feedback, torahsweets@gmail.com, and stay tuned for the contact information for our wonderful singer, Eliezer G. Shabbat Shalom.
Listen up, son, this is the story of the man. Jews had no water under the sun.
What will we eat? Oh golly, we are surely done. Just bring us back to Egypt under whip and gun.
Just relax, holy brother, we got you, hon.